guys, Jim here with Fish Addictions. I'm gonna do a little vlog on trying to kill a deer. I started bow hunting about 5 years ago and lost access to my land recently. So I decided to take up the offer that my uncle made to come and kill all the deer that he wanted dead on my grandparents' farm. I guess they eat his garden year round and kind of a nuisance for him, but trying to be as sporting as possible about it. And you know, I'll meat hunt later, but for now I'm hunting bones. So I have some good camera bucks. I have one really nice shooter and a bunch of other ones that are going to be really good next year, along with a lot of does. So I went and set up a blind and cameras, and they started coming in pretty darn quick. So I'm gonna get in the blind here and see if I can't take me one of these things. This 10 is really nice. I hope he comes in. He's been in the last couple nights, but it's been after shooting, so if we don't see him tonight, he's been in it during daylight in the morning for breakfast. So if I don't get a crack at him tonight, it's gonna be a early morning wake up. See if I can't get deer for breakfast. So I'm gonna get this camera set up here somewhere a little bit closer to the action, and hope that it just stays recording and that we get something on film. So got 57% battery on this thing, so hopefully it lasts long enough to get us a shot. I didn't hunt much as a kid, you know, outside of taking the 22 out to the trees here with my grandpa and whacking some blackbirds and things like that. But it took me to my late 20s until I found buddies that wanted to get me into deer hunting. And you know, people talk about hunting and fishing being an addiction, and it is. I fell in love hard, and only gun hunted really, you know, deer and things like that. You know, went out bird hunting here and there, doves and pheasants and things like that. But you know, those are fun. And I mean, dove hunting is an absolute blast if you can get the right birds and do the right shooting. But this deer hunting stuff is absolutely amazing. And 5 years ago, when I first stuck an 8-pointer with a bow, my very first bow kill, that was a crack like euphoric high. You know, the likes of the way that they talk about hard drugs like that being like that. You know, that's what it was for me. You know, I love fishing, and you know, I have a blast with the show and with the guys and everything that goes along with it. But I gotta say that bow hunting is probably one of the outdoor things that I love the most. And it's, you know, so much of it is getting up close and intimate with these animals. And you know, my shot right now is 20 yards. And you know, say what you want about North Dakota rules and being able to hunt over bait and stuff like that, but there is still 700 things that need to go your way. I mean, the deer still need to show up, you know, and then you got to put a good shot, and there's just so many things that can go wrong. The wind's wrong, the noise is wrong. I got my blind open too much. I'm not wearing enough, you know, face mask. You can see my neck, my shirt, you know, things like that can all go wrong. You know, little things like that, and you know, something comes through here and they don't like it. Coyote takes a dump in the middle of my stuff, and you know, deer don't come back. an arrow through. Come on, buddy. Come on now. That's my boy. There he goes. That video sucks. Arrow's just sitting around. He doesn't know what's up. Look like a good shot. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. He laid down. He laid down. You gotta be shitting me. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Yep, I stuck him good. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna have to give him some time. Oh no. He's not doing good. Oh, things aren't good. Oh, stay in the area, homie. Stay in the area. I don't want to drag you out of them trees. Come on now. Come on now. So, I went to bed last night and I really didn't sleep very well because I didn't put a very good shot on this deer, or as good a shot that I wanted to. And it's been a long morning. I went out and I got up and I went and sat, you know, hoping that, you know, if he was still up and around, that he might come in, because he didn't go far, you know, of trailing his blood and stuff. He didn't go very far, but it got dark. You know, it was 1 o'clock in the morning by the time I called it, and you know, gave up for the night. And I thought I'd heard him thrashing around, you know, in the trees back in here and whatever else, but I wasn't sure if it was him or any one of the other 15 deer that I've seen, you know, coming in. And you know, I was literally about to give up. I found a place where he bedded down and had really, really good blood, but nowhere from there, no direction from that spot did I find another drop of blood. There's a little tiny slough here. I walked that whole thing 7-8 times. I've walked the entire shelter belt, you know, in the grassier areas and the taller grassy areas, looking to see if maybe he had laid down there. And you know, I was this close to ripping up my tag and saying, you know what, if you can't put a good shot on a deer, you don't deserve to hunt. This isn't, you know, I was being pretty hard on myself. And you know, there's one other spot where he's been bedding and coming from in the evenings, and I was about to walk over there and see about if he maybe went back that way, but doubled back in the middle of the night or something. And I got to some of this thicker tree here. We got some of this. I gotta do it like this, and these thicker little olive branch garbage. I don't even know what these are, but they're thick and they suck to walk through. But you know what? I dropped my glove. I looked up, and there he was. I cannot believe how close I was and dejected that I was to just being done and throwing it in. I called Shannon. I had a little bit mini meltdown. I even found one of his sheds while I was in the slough looking for him. I can't believe it. This is by far my highest high to lowest low, back to my highest high, all in such short order. He is beautiful, full velvet. He was quartered a little more than I thought he might be. Holy smokes. I can't believe this. So you know what? I'll say this. If you're thinking about giving up, give it another 20 minutes. Keep looking. And when you're about to give up after that 20 minutes, give it another 20. That's been my attitude all morning, and it paid off. I've been looking for him for 3 hours. I can't believe I found him. This is, and he's not far from the blood that I found last night in the field. He's 30 yards from the bed that I found this morning. Oh boy. We'll give him that hat. Unbelievable. All right, well, I'm gonna sign off from vlogging. I'm just so freaking excited that I don't even know what to do with myself. I really don't. I gotta get him out of here without damaging this velvet. This is going to the drink. I need to get some formaldehyde. Oh boy. Damn. Nice. Well, thanks for watching. I mean, highs, lowest lows last night. I was so dejected. Back up to unbelievable. Unbelievable. Damn. Thank you guys. Comment, like, follow, subscribe. If you have any comments, I will get on there and talk to you about it. This is amazing.